Hey guys. So I did get quite a few questions. So I'm going to go ahead and do like a Q&A video. Just because I think I got enough questions to make a full video. Also, I apologize like if my phone falls at some point. I don't have like one of those little like holder thingies, so it's just propped up. So it could at any moment fall. But anyways, so I do have like the questions wrote down on here, and so I'm just gonna read them off and like just answer them. So one that I have gotten before I did the thing yesterday was like ask me questions and stuff. Is a lot of people want to know how I know the Presley girls. So we actually grew up together. We started going to school together in kindergarten, and we were pretty much inseparable all the way through school. We were best friends. They were over here. I was over there at their house. We spent a lot of time together. In fact, it got to the point where we didn't ride the bus anymore. We would just ride to school together. So, like, my mom would drive me to the end of our road, and then their mom and them would come by and pick me up, and we'd ride together every day. We did that for years. We actually transferred schools together and everything. Like, everywhere we went together. We have been, we're still friends. We're still super close. We still love each other. I love them dearly. They are great people, great human beings. They're just like fantastic people, and I'm so glad that we are still close. And there was a brief moment where like in adulthood life kind of took us separate ways, and we've managed to come back together. So I'm super, super grateful for that. I think God did that in the timing, and put us back in contact with each other to when I personally really needed it. And then we just, connected like nothing ever happened. We still feel like kids when we talk most of the time. We talk about memories and fun times that we've had together, and it's just like we're teenagers again. So that is another thing that I was going to try to do. They know about it, is to do a video like talking about our memories of us as kids, because we were something. We do have lots of memories. In fact, I am in the place that I grew up in. I moved back in about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago, to me and my husband and my kids. We moved into my old childhood home, and so we're literally between both of them, just a few minutes either way. So it's sorry, I didn't mean to put my whole hand over the camera, but like a little square was popped up on the thing, and I couldn't stand it. It was like right over my face. Sorry. Anyways, so yes, so we went to school together. We were like best friends, and we are best friends. We were best friends. We've had a lot of really good times together, and we still continue to every time we go anywhere. Like, a few weeks ago we went to Mexican, and I'm pretty sure we spent like upwards of 2 hours there. Even after we ate, we just kept talking and just having a good time. So, yeah, but that is another video, like I said, I wanted to do. And I just wanted to start this one out with that one, because I do get that question a lot. Like, how do you know them? Do you know them in real life? Are you guys just like friends on the internet? Like, how do you know them? So, it's like I was telling them, it's like I know a celebrity. Like, everybody, because people know them from YouTube, and they're like, well, how do you know them? Do you really know them? And like, it just feels like I know celebrities, because they're so big on YouTube, and like they are celebrities basically. So anyways, so I did write a little thing down here. So somebody had asked me, from the background of my videos, they really like my videos and stuff, and asked me if I owned acreage. I do. I have a little over 2 acres of land. This one says, do you have time to have chickens or a garden? So I have waited to have chickens, and here's why. When I was growing up, my grandfather had free range chickens, and he had one, and I swear it's always the little ones too that are like feisty. That he had a banny rooster, and he would flog every time he saw you. And when I get off the bus, especially me and my cousin, like if we got off the bus together, we get off back to back holding book bags, trying to be prepared for him. But that sent some kind of like chicken trauma instilled in me or something. So I'm still working on that. My husband does want chickens, and I think it would be great to, I thought that was a delivery truck. But anyways, I think it would be great to like have my own eggs and stuff like that. We've definitely talked about like starting a small homestead. We definitely would love to do that. I would love to do a garden. We didn't do one this year, like I said. We've only been here for a little over a year, so and the house sat empty for a while, so we've had to do a lot of repairs and like fixing that stuff. And then all of Braden's appointments and stuff has kind of kept us busy enough to not do that. I do have a field, and I want to put animals in it at some point. I was raised with like horses and goats and things like that, and I would really like to have goats. Excuse me, because I would love to learn how to make things with like goat milk, like soaps and butter and stuff like that. And so I think that would be another great thing to learn. But my fence needs to be redone. So when we get around to fixing the fence and stuff like that, I am wanting to get goats and stuff and learn about that and just kind of do things like that. And I guess we'll get chickens at some point. I would like to have chickens, I guess, and animals at the house. That's how I was raised. I had lots of animals. I keep throwing my pen. That was a really close up, wasn't it? Oh, sorry. So, anyways, I was raised with lots of animals, so I definitely want lots of animals. I would love for my kids to be around lots of animals. Horses, I love horses. This is a side note. I mean, like, literally the question was about chickens, but, I guess since we're on the topic of animals, I was raised with horses, taking care of horses and stuff like that. And I've not done it in so long, and I regret it because I have this, like, when I was younger, I was bareback riding a horse, and we were coming down my yard down here, and my horse stepped. There's like a little ditch, and he stepped wrong, and when he did, he threw me off. And he like knocked me out and stuff, and I don't remember in between. I don't even remember like the steps before I fell off. I just remember like getting on. That's it. Like, that's how much memory I have of it. And then I remember waking up to like a paramedic lady sitting over me, like, smacking my face around, waking me up. So that's the last time I really rode a horse, and I regret that. Like, I want to get out there and do that again. And like I said, I want to have animals and stuff. I think that's great. I loved it. I loved having animals as a kid. And we had goats, like I said. We had goats that, like, loved to play with you. Like, you go out there and they'd, like, climb all over you and stuff and play and be friendly and stuff. So that's definitely in the future. And I know the question, like I said, was only about, like, chickens and gardens. But I want lots of animals. I love animals of all kinds. In fact, me and the Humane Society, like, I could never work there because I would bring everything home. I would have just, like, so much. But I do love animals. So, yes to both of those. Yes to getting more animals like chickens and a garden. Next year we would love to be able to do a garden, just like if time allows us to, because hopefully by next year Braden's doctor's appointments will be slowed down and we'll just have time. So, oh my goodness, this one says, what is our love story like between me and my husband? So I'll try to do it like a not so long one. Even though I know people love tea, I love tea too. I like tea time. Okay, so our love story basically is another one of my childhood friends. Her and another girl were at the gas station one night, and they had ran out of gas. And I know it already starts out like a Romeo type situation, doesn't it? But anyways, so they were at the gas station, and they'd run out of gas, and my now husband at the time, him and his friend noticed, they were going to save damsels in distress, So they pulled over there, they pushed the car to the gas pumps, they put gas in it, and they were like, hey, you want to hang out, whatever. They went and hung out that night, and then my friend at the time, she had a boyfriend, so she wasn't, like, interested, but I guess maybe the other friend was. Or maybe they were just out to, like, hang out. I don't really know that part of the story. However, so, like, she tells me, she's like, hey, I met this guy. And so the thing was, she was like, his name's Cody. You have a thing for guys named Cody, so this would be great. So that's how that started. And actually, he I guess, gave her his number. She gave it to me. We started talking. I actually started talking to the friend first. I know, weird, right? But that's how it happened. And then, so me and Cody started talking, and we were both 16. We started dating like 2 months later, and we've been together ever since. We are now, I'm 27, and both of us have birthdays in October. His is at the beginning of October, mine's at the end. But we have been together since 16, and we have 3 beautiful kids, and we've had our trials and tribulations. You know, we've had ups, downs, we've had some sideways moments, we've had some moments, but we managed to get through it together, and I wouldn't trade him in, even though sometimes I say that I would. But that's our love story. You know, we met as young teenagers. He was actually the first guy that I ever dated. So, anyways, and then this is like, somebody had asked, like, what are some things that I enjoy outside of, like, I guess they want to know me on like a different level other than like, you know, like just Braden's mom, or like just a medical mom, or like stuff like that. So I enjoy that. I do enjoy being outside. I am not much of a, like, I want to climb a mountain person. I want to, but like, I just ain't built for that anymore. But I do like to be outside. I like to just sit outside. We spend a lot of time outside. I love it. I love the sounds and just the feeling of being outside. I love books. I love to read when I get a chance. I do have 3 small children, so that is limited, but I do enjoy reading a lot, actually. So I really enjoy that. I enjoy taking my kids on trips, which I think is like one of the things. Yeah. The other question was like, what do you like to do as a family? We love to take trips when we can. Even when we take trips out of town for Braden's appointments and stuff, especially if we're taking the other kids, we try our best to make it fun, to make it like something, like we'll try to go to the zoo, or we'll try to go to like the aquarium, or we'll try to do a couple things just to make it like more fun, because I know that like doctor's appointments aren't fun. So we try to do stuff like that. Again, we like traveling. We like new things. You know, we went to Brasstown Bog. We want to go to, which we've been a few times, but like I wanted to do a video on it because I think it is a really cool place. What is it? Bell Mountain. We want to go there and stuff. And my husband this morning was showing me a video he found of like a bridge in North Carolina. One of my kids' favorite places, and like I feel like this is so, like everybody who lives around here, I feel like everybody feels the same way. But my kids love Pigeon Forge. That's like their thing. Like they are down for it. They absolutely love it. Just the thought of, I guess, being in Pigeon Forge, but there's just so much to do there, and I think that they really enjoy that. One of the things that that my kids especially enjoy the most is Parrot Mountain, and it's in it's in Sevierville, which is like the town next to Pigeon Forge. But it's great. Like you can see all kinds of birds. You can pet them. You can hold them. You can feed them. And so they really enjoy that. So that's stuff that we enjoy doing. Just like taking trips, making memories. And I really try to take as many pictures and videos as I can. But the past like maybe 2 years, I've really realized that living in the moment is more fun, because I was realizing that I was experiencing things through my camera on my phone, because I was trying to catch the memories. I was trying to take pictures and videos of it so that we could all look back on them instead of like living in the moment. So I really have started trying to like live in the moment and just enjoy stuff like that. But then I have you guys now, so I would like to video those too, to have those, but also like live in the moment. So I think that kind of answers that question. I cannot speak. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. This one was like, do you like to cook, or something along those lines. I think I shortened the question when I wrote it down. I do like to cook. I really love to cook. In fact, when I do cook, I usually cook for like a whole army versus just my family of 5. My mom actually used to say that I would cook enough pasta to feed like the whole town. When I was learning how to cook, I couldn't figure out how much to cook, so I would cook like 2 or 3 boxes of pasta at a time, because it doesn't look like it would be that much, but when it cooks, obviously, you know. I've now figured that out, sort of, but I do make a lot of food when I cook. I do really enjoy cooking. My kids actually enjoy cooking as well. They like to be a part of it and help out and stuff. So that's something that we enjoy doing together. Excuse me. So yeah, I do enjoy cooking. I am not much of a baker. I've not tried my hand at it too many times. Like I've seen these people that do like absolutely beautiful cakes and like beautiful cookies and stuff. Like I'll watch videos that come up of people like decorating cookies. Like I can get lost in those. I will watch video after video of those. They're beautiful. And like, how do you do that? How do you make it so pretty? And then the ones that like write on cakes and stuff, like my regular handwriting is not that great. I can't imagine how you write with icing, but it's beautiful and I love that. Another thing that I saw that does not really have anything to do with cooking, but I just thought of it, is I have been thinking about making my own stuff. Obviously, I think I kind of touched on that a little bit ago when I said like homesteading and stuff. I saw a recipe for like little lotion balls. Like you get these, you know, like you make the little lotion, like homemade lotion and stuff. And like I really want to try my hand at it. And I'm really thinking about like getting the stuff and maybe videoing it. And maybe it'll be awesome or maybe it'll be a flop. You guys get to watch me try, you know, either way. I'm really interested in doing something like that. And then another thing that I only had like one person ask me this, but I thought I'd just throw it out there because maybe somebody else was thinking it, was asking about like things that Braden liked and maybe if they could send stuff. So I have thought about if anybody's interested, about getting like a P.O. box, maybe where people can send stuff to us, to Braden, for anything, or just like letters, like not like stuff, like I'm not going to ask for stuff, like don't send stuff, you know, but the only thing is like that person that had messaged me was about like sending stuff for like hospital visits, which is great. And like, we super appreciate that, but I'm not like, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm asking for stuff like that. Like obviously like we'd be super appreciative. And I know that people do that for people that's on YouTube and that's great too. Which it would be great. But like letters to him and stuff, or letters to us or whatever, just to show him like cards and stuff that people's like actually watching him and watching his stuff, you know, and just letting him know like their support from different places. I think that'd be pretty cool. So I have thought about doing that. And like I said, if I have some interest in it, I will definitely do it because that's not a big deal at all. And I would love to get stuff like that too. So, I'll definitely do that. And then I'm posting links to like Braden's Facebook page and some other stuff in my description of these videos. If you guys want to go check that out, that would be great. The links are also like on my YouTube channel. I'm still getting used to all that stuff. Braden does have a lot of stuff coming up, so that will be posted on his Facebook page. So if you guys want to follow along besides just the videos for Braden, you know, you can go there and follow. I started that page when he was like super young, so there is like, I mean, all of the details are on that page. And then I think one lady's comment, which I wish I had wrote it down. And then in all fairness, I don't really know if it was a lady, but I think it was. But, anyways, they commented saying, you know, like I could make videos of different stuff. It doesn't have to just be one specific thing. And I'm glad because you know, right now I'm just like testing the waters and seeing stuff. Like obviously I want to make it primarily about Braden and like what we go through and like what the experience is with a child that has, medical conditions and stuff like that, and us having to travel. So I want to make it primarily about that. I see a Japanese hornet, and I'm just debating on like where it's going. Okay, flip it, we're good. Anyways, I'm not a bee person. I don't know why. It just like, don't touch me because I don't want to be stung. Like, but if they're not bothering me, I'm not bothering it. That's why I'm just watching it. But anyways, that was random. So I do want to put random stuff every now and then, you know. I want to do some different videos. I don't want to hold just one specific topic because I don't want it to get old or boring, or if like some of the people that are on here aren't really interested in this, then I want to do stuff that they are interested in. And you know, my support has been great. I've gained quite a few followers. I have like over 400 followers now, I keep saying followers, like subscribers, sorry. Which is amazing, and that is like so crazy to me. And I know that they came from the Presley Girls, but I'm super thankful again to them for doing that for me, for like bringing awareness and attention to my channel and the fact that I'm trying to start it up and everything. So that's been great and a blessing, and I'm very thankful for that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna do different videos. I think, you know, like I said, I'm gonna try to make stuff and see if I am crafty with it, and you know, stuff like that. I also wanted to say that I have thought about it before, like making my own stuff and like selling it. I've thought about doing stuff like that too, and I'm just wondering like what people would be interested in before I, like go out and do this, because I'm definitely interested in it and trying to do like a little side thing, because like I've said before, this is like really hard on us and like the traveling and stuff, and like I'm just thinking if I could make stuff that maybe people would be interested in, that we could do that and bring awareness to everything. So yeah, but that's it. That's all the questions I got so far. You guys are always more than welcome to drop comments in and about like questions that you have, and yeah, you can drop ideas too, like things that you would like to see, things that you would like to hear about and stuff. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers it for today, but thank you guys so much. That's another thing, is like I really can't thank you guys enough, because I'm getting interaction with every video that I post, some more or less than others, but like I'm always getting interaction, and I really appreciate that. I really was super nervous, and now, as you can tell, like this video versus like my very first one, I was super nervous in the very first one to even video myself. So I have gotten really comfortable with it, and it's like really helped me to know that there are people watching it, and I'm not just like posting this video hoping for it to find someone who might start following me, and then maybe somebody else will, like it's just nice to know that there are already people that's watching. So I know that this video, when I post it, somebody will see it, at least a handful of people. So that is really important to me, and I'm super, super glad that we're doing this, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So I hope I can keep making stuff that you guys like. We'll see you guys in the next one.